Join us on another adventure with Wild and Free Interior Alaska, where we explore life off grid in remote Alaska, sharing our experiences either building in a challenging environment, hunting, fishing, trapping, and family time, just to name a few, and so many more adventures. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Finally, as winter settles in, we're able to start settling into our cabin and taking care of things that we have put off for far too long at our off grid remote cabin here in interior Alaska. And while it's a little chilly, it's still plenty warm outside for us to tackle some outdoor things, especially focusing on putting in our trail even further and better, but taking care of some things around our cabin. After enjoying the sunrise and a cup of coffee, it's time to get busy around the cabin, tackling all sorts of little projects, either together or independently. If you've been with us for a little while in the summer, we fill up a 5-gallon bucket underneath of our sink, and then I have a foot pump, and everything works like a normal faucet would. But in the winter, we don't do that because we're not out here long enough, and emptying that would be a pain, and committing water to that is also a struggle. So I'm always trying to figure out the best method with the least amount of water use. This summer, as you know, we finally had the opportunity to sand, clean, and stain our cabin. In that process, which we knew plastics were brittle, we didn't remove the solar powered lights on the front that were motion activated to give us some light when we're outside, making trips to the outhouse, collecting firewood, letting the dogs out, etc. And the plastics basically were eaten, and now it was time to replace them. So I picked up a new style of solar lights and got those installed, and of course, we wouldn't know how they actually functioned until nighttime. But turns out they work really awesome. They have different settings that we can set as far as how long we want the light to come on when it's motion activated. So these have worked out pretty well. If you want to know what they are, let me know and I can share the link. I'm sure I sound like a broken record, but honestly, the videos, the pictures, nothing does it justice for what it really looks like sitting here witnessing the absolute peace and quiet of these snowy covered trees. It's just so breathtaking. 2 years later, guys, we're finally gonna take our fancy Project Source stickers off of our windows. Turns out the moisture of the condensation from it freezing in here to warming up really helped. We needed a chainsaw, but the chainsaw needs more fuel. So he's making his two-stroke, but with it so cold, it's very thick. First, the top of the can was frozen on, and this was tough to squeeze in. It's like molasses. our bed broke again, but it made it all the way through the night until we were getting out of it this morning. So next step is finding some logs. We're going to cut them and place them under there to help support it. Good. You look good. You look good. Okay. You need it to be 10.5 inches. Alright. Well, we'll see how precise he is, because that means he just has to take a sliver off of these ones. I think they're good logs, though. Alright, I hope you're a good cut. Also, I don't know how you want me to mark it.
I don't know. I expect you to figure something out.
Do you have your knife with you?
Yeah.
Which side should be the bottom and top? Because you only need to take off.
Take that side out.
Oh. Well, at this point, he's 10.5. At this point, he's a little less than 10.5. Damn it.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
He was over 10.5.
It'll work. We don't even
So-
have to cut it. We'll just cut this off.
Okay. Well, then you don't even have to necessarily see. He's not going to be perfect, but you know what?
That one's good.
He's gonna fit it. Okay. One. We're getting too snowy. Number 2 does need a sliver off. Unless that one's 10.5. Oh, which side? Or do you just want to make both of them straighter? Like this guy. This is probably the longest, and it's 11.5. But of course it's not. So if you take off like, you know, what do you want to cut them on? Not this.
No. Let's do it right there.
Over here. Oh, you want to cut him off?
This side looks pretty well straight. This side's
Okay.
straight.
So-
measure 10.5.
There you go. Oh, you want it to go? He's right in your crack. Kind of. That board. Did you want to take off this knob? You won't really see it. Inside of the bag though. It's your test. Oh, ah. All right.
There you go.
Job well done.
Throw it on the fire. Open up the chainsaw, take measure, and
Yes, stand back. Today we're going to see if all of these scrap pieces that I picked up from our transfer site, which is another term for dump, they were set in a section for reuse. So I just grabbed them all, hoping that maybe they would be the right size. I haven't even measured them. We have a 6-inch pipe. It looks super small. Like way smaller than 6 inches, but I don't know, we'll see. To adapt it to, this is a reducer to go from 8-inch to 6-inch, and hoping that we have enough length and the right diameter to connect this, and then we need to put our fire bricks back inside, which I don't remember how they go. And it was a pain last time, but it made moving so much easier, so we'll see if we can figure it out. Well, they did not fit. So that really long piece that I'd found ended up being like 6 5/8, something super weird. So it did not fit, and the others were not long enough. And that one piece of silver, I'm not sure that that's even honestly for a wood stove. Didn't want to chance it. We're just going to buy some new ones and bring them out here, and I'm sure we'll find a use in some form or fashion for the other supplies at some point. Before putting in the fire bricks, I needed to remove all of the ash to the best of my ability that was still left inside of there. And as you watch, you'll see my hat gets a little bit dirtier and dirtier and dirtier as I go in further and further to get out more and more. And then once all of that was mostly cleaned, I was able to start figuring out the bricks, which was a puzzle. The back wall went in fine, but the problem was I had this awkward gap.
So as you can see, she's trying to get the back row of bricks in, but it's trying to get both end bricks in along the back wall. She's slid them each to the left and to the right, and it always comes up just a little bit too short.
Because I'm pretty sure, I could be entirely wrong, but I think that one of these had to slide to close that gap. It's so close. But now that I'm looking, what if I don't even have enough bricks for that?
We took these bricks out, I don't know, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. So we don't exactly remember how they went.
Definitely short a brick.
And you're short a brick anyway.
I think our kids played with them, not realizing that they had a purpose. They were building with them. So who knows where they ended up.
So we're short one even with, oh, you got one.
Short one, which
If it
could
slid
be,
back. Or maybe it's just right
maybe it could be.
and it doesn't slide back.
Maybe I should have spaced them out more. I don't know. But we're definitely short a brick, it looks like, which is probably under the cabin.
At the end of the day, it's a really crappy wood stove we got for a case of beer that had sat outside for years and years. And it's in a shed. So I think it'll work fine.
Probably will be fine. I'll probably still give a college try to look for that brick. But, it's good enough for me. Let's just light it up like this. It'd be like having a campfire in here.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it'll eventually find its way out.
I don't think that it will.
Oh, okay. Ta-da! The missing brick. Had to beat it out of the ground. It was frozen to it. But I found it under the deck. And is it gonna fit? Sort of. One of these ones. There. Haven't had to move over. There we go. Yeah, now that part's done. Some don't mind it, some love it, some hate it. But this is our way of life here in Alaska, and we do this the most responsible way possible. And if you have questions about it, feel free to ask. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I do want to show you just a little bit of how we are spending our time out here during the winter. This year for our cubby sets, we are trying to use milk jugs. We're trying to do this in the most cost-effective manner. We purchased other buckets last year, but this year we wanted to be a little frugal because after all, we were without income for 46 days or something like that preparing for this season. So you gotta do what you gotta do. We'll see how they work out. They might be the best thing yet.
Strongly yesterday.
There you go. There you go. You guys see all those sparkles in the sky? It's not snowing, it's just they're in the sky. Shimmering because we have a beautiful sundog as the sun is setting and the sky is literally sparkling. And these trees covered, like it never does it justice, but it's literally the most beautiful thing. So it is getting kind of dark in here, even though it's only like, 5 o'clock, but that sun's been down. So it's time to turn on all of our lanterns that we put throughout our cabin, because if you've been following us for a little while, you're aware that we don't have any electricity in our cabin. So everything is solar powered lights, string lights, or lanterns that we recharge. We really like the ones that have the solar capabilities as well, so we can set them around all the windows throughout the day. And this one from Lux Outdoor, you can get for just 20 bucks. And if you are watching this, you could get it for 25% off using the code LuxOutdoor25 on Amazon. What's really cool about it is that it has 2 separate pieces, so you can break it apart and use it if you would like to just light up the area that you're at, or you maybe want to hang just this part in your tent. But it's really cool because it's really versatile. Have both of them on for added. Look at that. Or just the one. It also has a flashlight there. But since it's time to start illuminating the cabin, I wanted to share it with all of you. What could go wrong? Oh, My tools. Did I bring them over? Oh, yes. Right here. Okay. All right. And you'll study this at the same time, simultaneously. All of it. You know? Whew. Let's see if she's ready. The amount of goo gone on this.
Probably a better summer task when it's frozen.
You're tired down there holding that? Come on, man. My back is screaming. Because I'm like leaning back. Not to mention, my arms are weak. My palms are sweaty. I've got vomit on my
Sweater already.
water already.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I will survive. Get in there. Oh. Oh. Okay. My back hurts. Oh. My back is screaming. The burn in my arm, woo, is real. Ow. When I just moved my head up like that, literally my neck went.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. If you would put some of that green dish soap on just a little half of paper towel. Wet it, obviously.
You have a career in window washing.
Look at me. I can get things off. I just want to wait until it's really cold and it makes 0 sense. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the signs of a good window washing. Satisfying. Most people probably use like Windex. However, not most people. If you've been following us, I'm pretty sure your thoughts are, that's for sure. Yeah! Shoo! Look at that. That guy was exactly what I needed. He came in handy. We got them all. Hey, did you turn those on?
No.
Did they come on yesterday?
No. Interesting.
What do you know? No, it'll pick me up. Around here, we share everything equally. Everybody does their part. Everybody's capable of doing every aspect of living off grid together. How's dinner?
What's that?
For a lighthouse? You have that bread. Are we doing those rolls, or are we gonna cut it up and eat bread as a side?
I don't know.
Well, I'm open to whatever you recommend. What do they look like? Ooh, it's a baguette. Did I say that right? A baguette?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't eat it in it. Like warm. Instead of open it, maybe. I don't have rolls, but I just have bread.
That's fine.
What?
That's fine.
That's if you want it. I will probably, since I'm eating this as a side, I'm probably just going to chop mine up. So that's just me.
The bread.
Okay. And we still have dessert. Courtesy of our pal Liz. You need a drink.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot and low.
Yeah.
Were you crushing these today?
No.
Oh.
But gotta drink them. Not bringing them back with us.
That's true, but I mean, we still have a few days. We each get a baguette.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
Why?
I love olives.
Oh, because it's got actual olives in it. Well, then don't eat the olive bar. You eat olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is. Beggars can't be choosers. Is it good?
It'll make a turd.
Having limited electricity, we try to spend our evenings filling them with other things that we find joy in, such as crocheting, reading. When our boys are here, we normally have family game nights. We just spend as much quality, quiet time together as we possibly can and enjoy the peace and quiet and that mental break that we really need just for that recharge. That's probably the best part about being out here. Thanks for following and joining us on another journey.
Thanks for joining us.
Give us a like and subscribe and follow for our next adventures on Wild and Free
Interior Alaska.